Hi friends, Allie here. In today's tutorial, we will be making the Easy Breezy Super Chunky Beanie. This is another addition to my Easy Breezy Beanie design collection, and this one uses a super bulky 6-weight yarn to create a super thick and warm beanie. On the size chart, you'll want to find the size you want to make, the amount of chains and stitches you'll need for the length, and how many rows you'll need to work to get the right circumference for your beanie. This is a fold-over beanie and the brim is about 2 to 3 inches. Be sure to check the gauge pattern below to ensure your beanie comes out just the right size. The best part about this pattern is you can adjust the amount of chains and rows to make the sizing just right for you. For supplies, you'll need a super bulky 6-weight yarn. I'll be using Lion brand yarn, Wool Ease Thick and Quick. You'll also need a 9mm or N hook, a yarn needle, and scissors. There are links down below for all of the supplies I'll be using today, as well as links for the free pattern on my blog and the ad-free easy-to-print PDF on Etsy and Ravelry. If you're ready to get started, let's grab our supplies and let's get making. We're going to start with our foundation chain, so begin with a slip knot. Then chain as many as your size calls for. I am making the teen/adult small size, so I will be chaining 24. When you complete all your chains, we will start row 1 by working a half double crochet into the second chain from the hook. Then half double crochet into each chain across. The amount of stitches you have at the end of the row will be one less than the amount of chains you worked. So I had 24 chains and now my stitch count is at 23 at the end of row 1. At the end of the row, chain 1 and turn. Now we're on to row 2, and for each row on we will be working in the back loop only. So when you look at the top of a stitch, the loop closest to you is the front loop and the one furthest from you is the back loop. So we are going to half double crochet in the back loop only in each stitch across. At the end of the row, chain 1 and turn. And now for rows 3 and on, we'll just repeat row 2. So half double crochet in the back loop only in each stitch across, and chain 1 and turn at the end of the row. So repeat row 2 until you reach the amount of rows needed for your size, and then I'll catch up with you guys when I reach the last row and I'll show you how to finish up your beanie. So I just finished my final row and this is what it's looking like so far. So now we're going to finish up our beanie by seaming up the side. So I'm going to chain 1 and then bring the 2 short ends together. So fold your beanie in half, bringing the 2 short sides together. Now working in the front loop of the last row we worked, and our starting chain, we're going to slip stitch the 2 sides together. So you're going to work a slip stitch in each stitch all the way up, working in the front loop of the last row you worked and the starting chain. So you want to make sure you're working in both sides and slip stitch all the way up. When you reach the end, chain 1 and cut off your yarn, leaving about a 20-inch long tail. Using your yarn needle, weave the tail end in and out around the top of the beanie, working in every row to second row all the way around the top. When you get back to the beginning, pull tight to close up the top and secure with a few knots. Once your top is secured, you can weave in all of your ends, flip the beanie right side out, and then fold up the brim 2 to 3 inches, and then you are all done your easy breezy super chunky beanie. Feel free to leave it as it is or top it with a pom-pom. Thank you so much for following along. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You can find this pattern and many more free patterns on my blog whoshomemade.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.